guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Olmy, and today we're back once again at Rascalicious Farms playing some Starters Orders 6. So in the last video I was contemplating whether or not to start all three of my 3-year-olds in the Kentucky Derby and sort of run all three in the Triple Crown races as a whole. Now, I did ask for feedback, however, that was foolish because I knew the race was coming round quick. I knew it would be in this video, and I recorded that last video about 5 minutes ago. And I normally will record these in pairs because we're doing half the stable in one video and the other half in the other. So I'm not going to have time to get feedback. I did put a poll up on Twitter. And not too many people have replied within that 5 minutes. So I've got a plan on how to handle this. And what I decided is probably the most sensible way that I could have come up with so far. Grand Sahara will run on her own in the Kentucky Derby. I will not be running Hidden Beauty and Lock Journal in the Kentucky Derby. If Grand Sahara wins the Kentucky Derby, she goes on her own to the Preakness. Otherwise, all three will run the Preakness and Belmont. If Sahara wins the Preakness as well as the Derby, then she goes on her own to the Belmont. So as long as she wins, she's on her own. But when she loses, the other two come and complete the Triple Crown, because I feel it'll be good in the Preakness. So putting them into that race would be a good chance for them to pick up a win, and Grand Sahara gets the chance at doing the Triple Crown. And as long as she's on for the Triple Crown, we don't add other horses that we know have good quality to them to kind of deny her that chance. So I think that's the best way of winning these races as a stable, but also giving our best chance at a Triple Crown horse the best chance to win the Triple Crown. So that's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to play it. We couldn't find a race for Sweet Treats. There's not much at 6 furlongs. I didn't really want to drop down to 5. We have done, but there wasn't much at 5 apart from allowance races. So Sweet Treats I felt could use a break here. So Ninja Girl has a grade 3 6 furlong race. She does like to run at 7 furlongs. I'm hoping she can just sneak a win, get a graded race under her belt. That would be all quite nice there. And we've got Crimson Star running in a grade 1 mile 3. So really hoping that he'll get back on track with a win there. If not, he's straight into the breeding barn. I am not messing about. I'm watching him lose race after race, trying to get him back into things. If he can't win races that are worthwhile, he goes into the breeding barn. So those are our 2 races either side of Grand Sahara running in that Kentucky Derby. I've taken a look at the Derby field as well, and there's a couple of familiar faces in there. There are a couple of familiar faces in there, so we'll get to that when the race comes around, but I think that we've beaten about half of the Derby field between Sahara, Beauty and Journal. So we should be in decent shape for the Kentucky Derby and for the Derby as a whole. Sorry, not for the Derby as a whole, for the Triple Crown as a whole. So we'll see what else comes in the Preakness and Belmont that doesn't run in the Derby, but really we should be in good position. So Hidden Recipe has a chance to finish breeding with Rain or Shine. We'll find out after this race, so we're going to jump in. Ninja Girl, only her 3rd race. She won her maiden. She came second here in the allowance race. She wants an extra furlong. She wants to run at 7, maybe a mile. But there's only 6 furlong races. So I decided to put her in one. And it's a grade 3, which we should see. Hopefully a win to keep us in there as well. So that keeps us in line with every other horse in our stable. So you see 4 unraced 2-year-olds. We do have a couple here though that refuse to run. Glorious and My Selection. You've got My Selection, Queen Boadicea and Sweet Nothing who are warm. We've got Humoristic who finished 4th and Sweet Nothing who finished 8th. They've got poor ratings. Really, this is a great chance for Ninja Girl to win a graded race. So, we should start off with a win. Then it's off to the Kentucky Derby to see if Grand Sahara can win the first of those 3 Triple Crown races. And the dogs are going wild. They might believe she can. I don't know. So, Glorious has refused to run. Look at that. 4.5 furlongs out. Ninja Girl just disappeared off camera. 3 degrees is slipping off as well. With Queen Boadicea and My Selection at the rear of the field. Sweet Nothing's there in second behind Humoristic as we come around the turn. 3 furlong marker has been passed. And Ninja Girl is up into third. I can see by the standings. Making a move. Round the outside, coming into second place, about 1.5 furlongs out. Here comes My Selection, and with 1 furlong left to race, My Selection and Ninja Girl making great strides here down the back stretch, really going for it. Can Ninja Girl get this done? She sneaks out ahead, and then at the line she's pipped by My Selection. Oh, that was back and forth and oh, damn. I really thought that was our race there. I really did. We do go up 1 rating point, but we don't get that grade 3 race. Oh, okay. Okay, I knew that was a chance of happening. I knew that had a chance because we're running below distance, but oh, that's a shame. We did buy Captain Genius. I don't like his potential, so we're selling Captain Genius. We'll see what he does next. Rain or Shine and Hidden Recipe, though, breed, and that means we can just get another option in. So what do we got here? La Mattina, Excitable, of course she is. Modesta, there we go. Not really fussed over what else we get, so let's go to the next day, to an auction. Anything in here that's gonna tempt me? Nope. So there's a bid, and we sell. We lose about 30,000, I believe, on that horse, which was worth, you know, it was worth trying it. So let's see what else crops up. 7th of May. So we've still got a few days to go. We're gonna go to the auctions. Oh no, yeah, if you're in the breeding screen when you skip the Thursday's racing, there is no auction for some reason. I find that kind of strange, but Zips Baby Zip and the Starboard Bow, they do nicely. Anything will do. So let's look at, let's see, the Starboard Bow and Raffia. Why not? Let's put those together. Hidden Recipe breeds true once more. And there we go. We'll breed him to Posh Emily. And now we're on Retriever. Has breeded true once more. We'll find another partner for you down the bottom of the list. Retriever and all's well, no. Laid back, Pampa Bella. So there we go. We've got a few more yearlings all set up. And Grand Sahara, 2 out of 2 for the season, winning a mile 2 and a mile 3 grade 3s. So gaining the right distance, but not in terms of quality. However, last season she did go 7 from 7, including 3 group 1s and a group 3. And the group 1 races were over 7 furlongs and a mile. Yeah, I'm really hoping that Grand Sahara has what it takes. The finish application, a little bit of surface adaptability so it doesn't need to be a good track. The extra speed is there, some good cruising burst, over 50% at 3-year-old. I'm pretty happy with that. 85 potential, which has been realised. I do believe that she has what it takes. So let's go to Churchill Downs for the famous race in Kentucky. I really cannot afford to miss this race by misclicking. There we go. So there's a few famous names on this list. We're not going to look at too much, but we do know Fire and Rain. We've beaten that horse earlier this season or last season. Miss Challenge as well. Felix the House Cat. Our own Dagenham Fox that we sold at the start of, I believe, start of last season. Stefan Stelio's back once again. Distinct Vision is a horse we know. Del Monte Meteor we know. Mary's Child. And the Cherokee Queen, who I believe came in 3rd or 4th. Yeah, I believe came in 4th in, was it Hidden Beauties race? I think maybe came in 4th there. So, quite an interesting field. I'm surprised that we are not number 1. Distinct Vision there is a 121 rated. Stefan Stelio 120. 118 Mary's Child. 118 Seven Secrets. 117 Beat the Shower. In terms of fillies, we've got Del Monte Meteor at 122 and Cherokee Queen at 121. We're at 122 ourselves. So there's 5 horses 120 or above in this race. It is the best of the best. And we are moving well and fit. Tipsters say Grand Sahara for the Maths Master. Solid results. I like that. Okay. 41% is the highest, so that's good. But Mary's Child there with Dirty Den. And Cherokee Queen with Even Stevens. So yeah, this could be a bit of an interesting race. But we are going to head to Churchill Downs for the Kentucky Derby. 1 mile, 2 furlong race, grade 1 for 3-year-olds on dirt at the famous race course. So it is a large field, as you can see. And they're off, guys. They are off. Here we go. So you can see we're all starting to spread out. We're on our own in the middle there. That was quite interesting. A lot of air around us there. So a long way still to run. Nothing to get too excited about. There's still a large pack chasing down these leaders. 8 furlongs left to run in this race as we cross the start-finish line and start our lap around the track that will constitute the Kentucky Derby. So, Miss Challenge, Stefan Stelio, and the favourite Cherokee Queen at the back of the field. Heronia Client 8, Alex's Pal, Distinct Vision, Secret Edge, Mary's Child, all there. Del Monte Meteor in the middle of the pack will cross the bay and Woodmore, Fire and Rain, Beat the Shower, and Seven Secrets. Grand Sahara on the outside here, coming round, catching Dagenham Fox. We've got Kingston Folly there in third. Felix the Housecast out I can't even pronounce it. Felix the Housecat in second with Fort Drum still out in the lead. We've got 6 abreast here as we round this turn. Can Grand Sahara find a way through this, not get boxed in by anyone? With 2.5 furlongs, look at this field go. Fort Drum being caught by about 10 horses all at one. We're wide across the track here. 1.5 furlongs to go. Grand Sahara takes the lead. Felix the Housecat nudging his way into second from Del Monte Meteor. We got half a furlong left to go. Felix the Housecat is coming on strong at the end of the race, but Grand Sahara will not be denied the Kentucky Derby for Rascalicious Farms. That is an excellent opening win in the Triple Crown races. Hand in the air, saluting the crowd. Grand Sahara takes the Kentucky Derby as 12-1 second favourite. Maybe third favourite, actually. Look at that. Distinct Vision actually was the favourite. Okay, well, that was a fun race. That was a fun race. Seeing like 7 horses side by side going for it around that turn, that was unbelievable. And at the end, Grand Sahara kicked on 2.25 lengths, wins the race from Felix the Housecat. Absolutely fantastic. Where's Dagenham Fox finished 10th. That is a horse that we have bred, so you know, a fair way back, 7.25 lengths, but Grand Sahara picks up the win. Yeah, I would love to ride this one again. Trip a spot on, maybe go for the Preakness. You know what, jockey? That's exactly what we plan to do. And Grand Sahara now moves up, joining Hidden Beauty and Crimson Star on 125 rating. So Grand Sahara here has a shot at the Triple Crown. Before we forget, a mile 1, we're going to enter into the Preakness. And Patriotic Flame is in this one. Artful Fox. Felix the Housecat comes back for another shot, as does Cherokee Queen. We keep our own 3-year-olds out of the race because they would probably be the best competition for Grand Sahara and the biggest chance of actually losing that Triple Crown. And we don't want that. We really don't want that. Now, we've won the first leg. We've got an unbeaten 3-year-old who could be striding into legend. Let's check the breeding barn. Starboard Bow has bred true. But we've got the third race and final race for today. I'm not going to run the Preakness. The Preakness will come in the next video with a couple of other races, and then we'll finish off with the Belmont in the video after that. So we're just going to run this final race of the day. There's Crimson Star, joint second favourite. Okay, highest rated, all the same weight. Can we get Crimson Star back on track? A 6th place finish in the last race of last season, an 8th place to open up this season. I'm hoping that this Grade 1 Mile 3 Man of War will be the race that keeps Crimson Star on the track and out of the breeding barn for at least this year. but a lot remains to be seen. We've had a lot of success in the last video, and now we're opening up with a Kentucky Derby win and some good performances in this video. Can Crimson Star keep things going along nicely and start to come back into his prime, where I felt he would be until maybe 6-year-old retiring to the barn? I certainly didn't think after one race as a 4-year-old that the breeding barn would be calling to him as much as it is. So let's see if we can't get him back to winning ways here in a Group 1. 7 furlongs just left in this one as we creep onto the backstretch. Comanche Run and Thick of Thieves at the back with Crimson Star. Cobalt Blue and Alarm there together, just edging into the picture. Suance's Dream in second place, now being overtaken and dropping down. And 7 is Lucky at the head of the field, but being chased down as we approach 4.5 furlongs. And this is where the horses now will start looking to make their move as we start this turn. 4 furlongs left to go. Crimson Star still holding at the back, maybe making a move sometime soon. The closer is ready to come into picture around the outside. There is Crimson Star. You can see Alarm, Cobalt Blue there. All behind 7 is Lucky. We're 1.5 furlongs, and here's where people will kick on into their sort of racing stride. Crimson Star making most of this field look ordinary, but can he catch Cobalt Blue? He's got half a furlong to do it, and it's gonna be too far. Yes, it's just gonna be, oh, it's just gonna be close, but I don't believe that was enough. I think that was slightly too long. It took him to get up into a challenging position, and Cobalt Blue with a nice run actually picks up the win. It is a nice horse. It's a laid back horse. It's one that I've seen a few times now. It's got 10 grade 1 wins. It is a gelding, so it will not go into the breeding barn. But that's a much better win. Well, not a win. That's a much better race from Crimson Star. It's a second place. We struggled for pace. Why is he struggling for pace? I mean, surely he can't want to run a mile 4. Maybe that's the next race we try, is a grade 1 mile 4. I think he's earned that in this race. I do think he's earned that. So we might try and find another race for Crimson Star. As I say, at a high difficulty. He's back up to 129. Oh, that's only a point below where he was. I like that. I do like that. So maybe Crimson Star isn't done. Maybe Grand Sahara can win leg 2 and 3 and claim the Triple Crown. Maybe Ninja Girl can win a grade 3 race or any grade race in her 2-year-old season to join the rest of her fellows. And who knows, guys, maybe this could turn out to be one of our better seasons in terms of races won compared to the amounts of races we've had. The fact that we're getting our best horse back to form and replicating what he did last season with a brand new horse, plus breeding and changing what's in the breeding barn. But that's where we're going to leave the video. We do have the Preakness up next for Grand Sahara. Now, as I say, if she wins that, then we will not be racing Hidden Beauty and Lock Journal in that race. And they might get a shot at the Belmont if she loses the Preakness. But I feel confident. I really do feel confident about Grand Sahara. It's a great horse that just seems to blow away competition when she's up against it. She is unbeaten, and it's the kind of horse that I've had quite a lot win these Triple Crown races. So we'll see very soon what she can do. But until then, guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Share, like, subscribe, all that stuff. But until next time, guys, I've been Chris Orme. This is Starters Order 6. And we've got a heck of a season brewing with Grand Sahara 1/3 of the way to the Triple Crown. I hope you come back and watch to see if she can claim her place in history. Until then, you take care, guys.